The Boy Who Overcame His Fear, a story about courage and perseverance. Hello and welcome back to Hidden Secrets, where we share powerful stories with simple life lessons. Today's episode is about a young boy who faced something he was very afraid of, and how his courage helped him succeed. This is the story of Joel, the boy who overcame his fear. Joel was 10 years old. He lived with his grandmother in a small village called Lakeview. But there was one thing he feared deeply: speaking in front of people. Joel was a quiet boy. He was kind, smart, and loved drawing. Whenever the teacher asked him to speak in class, Joel's heart would beat fast. His hands would shake. Sometimes he would even forget what he wanted to say. One day, Joel's school announced that they would have a storytelling competition. The best storyteller from each class would perform in front of the whole school. Joel's teacher, Miss Grace, encouraged him to join. "I've seen the way you write, Joel. You have a gift," she said with a warm smile. Joel shook his head. "I can't. I'm scared. Everyone will laugh at me." And slowly he wrote his own, a story about a brave bird learning to fly. Miss Grace didn't force him. She gave him a notebook and said, "Write your story anyway. Just try." That night, Joel sat at his small desk. He thought about all the stories his grandmother used to tell him. The next day, Miss Grace read Joel's story and was amazed. "Joel," she said, "this story needs to be heard. I know you're scared, but courage means trying, even when you're afraid." But as he told the story of the brave bird, something changed. His voice grew stronger. His hands stopped shaking. The students listened. Some smiled, some nodded. Joel thought deeply. He decided to give it a try. For the next few days, he practiced at home. He stood in front of a mirror. He read out loud to his grandmother, who always clapped and said, "You're getting better?" Finally, the big day came. Joel stood on the stage, holding the microphone with sweaty hands. His heart was racing. The room was full. He took a deep breath and began to speak. At first, his voice was soft. When he finished, there was silence, and then a loud applause. Joel had done it. He didn't win first place, but something even better happened. He had faced his fear and found his courage. Life lessons. Joel's story teaches us that fear is normal, but it does not have to stop us. Lesson 1. Courage is not about being fearless. It's about doing what's right even when you're afraid. Lesson 2. Practice builds confidence. Joel practiced every day, and it helped him get better. Lesson 3. Support matters. Miss Grace and his grandmother believed in him, and that gave him the strength to try. Parting shots: we all have fears, but when you take that first small step to face them, amazing things can happen. Don't let fear stop you from growing. Be like Joel. Take a deep breath and try. You are stronger than you think. Thank you for watching this episode of Hidden Secrets. If this story inspired you or made you think, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Hidden Secrets for more short stories with powerful life lessons. Remember, courage begins with one small step. See you in the next story.